GTA 6 has been delayed to May of 2026, which is a whole nother year to wait. And I know some people can't wait, and that's understandable since GTA 5 came out over 10 years ago. But as a cloud gamer, we want to know if we'll be able to play the game in the cloud on any device we please. Now, there's been no confirmation on any platform, but I believe our chances are pretty good. Let's talk about the signs that led me to this. Now, if you saw yesterday's video, you already know I talked about this pretty heavily for GeForce Now. You'll know that the Mafia franchise from 2K has been added to the platform with the new game The Old Country confirmed later this year. With 2K being owned by Take-Two Interactive, there's more of a possibility for GTA 6 to come to GeForce Now. And since this is technically the second biggest 2K franchise on the platform, well, besides Marvel Midnight Suns, this could be a huge step in the right direction for getting more Take-Two games on the platform. But as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I just don't see this for a long while, especially since Rockstar is expected to launch the PC version long after the initial console release, which might even go into 2027 or even further. Of course, I see the game coming to Boosteroid, but again, we'd still have to wait for the game to be released on PC, and that might be years away. So to play the game as soon as possible, this is what I see happening. The game releasing on Xbox Cloud Gaming, and hopefully on day one. Microsoft is really pushing the stream your own game feature, and since the game will be launched on console first, this might be the best and only way we'll be able to play the game on the cloud. I also do not see them adding GTA 6 to Game Pass like GTA 5 for years, so this is why I mentioned the stream your own game section. And since GTA 5 is on Xbox Cloud Gaming right now, the chances of this happening are very high, especially since this is not a next-gen game. Rockstar noted that this game will support the Xbox Series S. This will give the current Xbox server blades some wiggle room to run the game. Now granted, I only see this game running at 1080p and 30 FPS because, you know, but this is better than nothing. Hopefully Microsoft will have some upgrades for us by that time. Here's to hoping. Now I also wanted to talk about why I think Rockstar is delaying the game. I know they officially said that it was because they needed extra time to deliver the level of quality you expect and deserve. I believe this is a cop-out. Launch trailer 2 and then announce the game has been delayed at the same time? That's cold-blooded strategy right there. And after knowing the industry's strategy of developing for multiple devices, I actually think the delay is because they're trying their best to wait for Microsoft, and even Sony, to expand to as many other regions to support this. GTA 5 is one of the biggest games played in India. With Microsoft setting up many data centers in India, this would be a great way for Indian gamers to buy the game, get Game Pass Ultimate, and play on their mobile devices easily. Because many Indians cannot afford consoles, they would be missing out on this launch if the game was launching this year. Microsoft is still building their cloud infrastructure in India. I made a video on this just recently, and they probably won't be done until the end of this year. Remember, the original release date for GTA 6 was fall 2025. The Microsoft construction will most likely not be completed by then. Plus, they need time to market in the region to get people on board. This is why I think Rockstar is waiting, so they can market to this new region for them. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy because of this, but the data is clear. Here's what Take-Two has stated on their latest financial report. Actual outcomes and results may vary materially from these forward-looking statements based on a variety of risks and uncertainties, including our dependence on our NBA 2K and Grand Theft Auto products, and our ability to develop other hit titles, our ability to leverage opportunities on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, factors affecting our mobile business, such as player acquisition cost, the timely release and significant market acceptance of our games, and the ability to maintain acceptable pricing levels on our games. Guys, you're gonna have to understand that Take-Two understands the importance of getting access to their mobile gamers. In fact, recently, console and PC combined don't even touch how much revenue mobile gamers have generated for Take-Two. Look at these numbers! Mobile has generated more than half of the revenue for Take-Two over the last fiscal quarter, and it keeps getting bigger year after year. I'll put this link in the description so you can check this out on your own. So guys, I would put money on the fact that they might be working closely with Microsoft to support their vision of multi-device gaming.
We really feel that this is the future, right? And the data backs us in a lot of ways. And with Gen Z and Gen Alpha, more than 50% are currently play games on multiple devices. We really think the opportunity is there to serve this need by enabling players to play the same game on multiple devices. Part of that has been our stream your own game opportunities. Our top markets have been US, but also some really interesting ones, places where maybe it's a little bit harder to get your hands on a console. We've actually seen a lot of players, as soon as this launched, actually buying and playing exclusively via cloud. And so that's been a really interesting thing.
Developing accessibility for all devices takes more time than just launching for consoles, especially when they're launching games for new regions. And I believe Rockstar is trying to get this right out the gate, hence the delay.
When we set out to design games now, one of the big things is thinking about all of the different screens that the game will be on. And some of the biggest constraints typically are around, for us, because we have lots of narrative in our games, text size, UI, UX, and making sure that also localizations, because like it was in Chris's slide, we have players playing all over the world and in markets that we may not have even expected when we set out to make the game. So making sure that we set up nice, tight constraints around making sure German text will never run out of a box, but also won't have to get scaled down to a level that it's unreadable by those customers from the get-go is super important.
This was a pretty cool video where Xbox devs are talking about developing for multi-devices. I'll put this link in the description as well. Guys, is the statement "deliver at a level of quality you expect and deserve Rockstar made" making more sense now? It wouldn't make any sense for Take-Two not to put GTA 6 on Xbox Cloud at launch, for people to buy and play on any device. But of course, anything can happen. We'll have to see in a year. What cloud platform do you want to see GTA 6 on the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like my thoughts on the possibilities of GTA 6 coming to the cloud, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and our Discord in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place we do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle.